Good morning everyone. Welcome again in the physics class of spectrum. I will discuss about syllabus. Using a triangular prism to produce a visible spectrum from white light, electromagnetic spectrum, scattering of light. The scope of syllabus: deviation produced by a triangular prism depends on the color, wavelength of light, dispersion and spectrum. Electromagnetic spectrum, broad classification, names only arranged in the order of increasing wavelength. Okay, properties common to all electromagnetic radiation, properties and uses: infrared and ultraviolet radiation, simple application of scattering of light, blue color of the sky. Okay children, now I will discuss deviation, dispersion and spectrum. What is the meaning of this deviation? Deviation means a difference from what is normal or expected or from what is approved of the society, or anything that varies from the accepted norm or standard is called a deviation. In another meaning of deviation, it is common in math and science, but it can refer to anything that differs from the expected. Deviation in nature is an important part of evolution. In nature is an important part of evolution. Actual meaning of deviation is when a light ray enters one refracting ray's surface of the prism, it bends towards the normal, and when it emerges out of the other refracting surface, it bends away from the normal. The angle between the incident ray and the emergent ray is the angle of deviation. Children, what is the meaning of dispersion? It is defined as the spreading of white light into the full spectrum of wavelength. More technically, dispersion occurs whenever the propagation of light depends on the wavelength. Children, what is spectrum? The spectrum in optics, the arrangement according to wavelength of visible under ultraviolet rays and infrared light, an instrument designed for the visual observation of spectra is called a spectroscope. An instrument that photographs or maps spectra is called spectrograph. In other meaning of spectrum, on passing white light through the prism, the band of colors seen on a screen is called the spectrum. Children, now I will discuss deviation produced by a triangular prism. Children, deviation produced by a triangular prism. In this figure, the deviation produced by a triangular prism when a light ray PQ, children, light ray PQ of single color enters on a triangular prism, that is ABC. On a triangle color, that is ABC. Okay children? It gets deviated, say the angle delta 1. It is delta 1. Children, it is delta 1. Towards the base BC at the first surface AB of the prism. Towards to the base. Base BC is here. Towards to the base. And travels straight as QR inside the prism. The angle of deviation delta 1 depends on the angle of incidence and the refractive index of glass with respect to air. Children, it is the air rarer medium, it is denser medium, it is also rarer medium. Okay, rarer means air medium, denser means glass medium, and rarer means air medium. Okay, children. Then the ray QR gets further deviated, say, by an angle delta 2 towards the base BC and travels straight as RS outside the prism. Outside the prism RS. And angle of deviation is delta 2. Delta 2. The angle of deviation delta 2 depends on the angle of incidence at the second surface, which depends on angle of the prism. Angle of the prism means angle of the prism A. And the refractive index of air with respect to glass for the emergent ray RS and the total deviation delta with respect to incident ray PQ. The angle between the emergent ray RS and the direction PL of the incident ray PQ is given by delta equal to delta 1 plus delta 2. Delta is equal to delta 1 plus delta 2. We know that by the definition of exterior angle. By the help of exterior angle, we know that sum of the internal angles is equal to exterior angle. Here delta 1 and delta 2 is the exterior angle. Delta 1 and delta 2 is the exterior angle. Children, see, delta 1 and it is also delta 2 because vertical opposite angle. Okay? If delta 2 is this, this is also delta 2. Okay? So it is delta 2. It is the exterior angle of this triangle by the property of triangles. Exterior E 1 and 2. So angle E is equal to 1 plus 2. Okay? So delta 1, the delta is equal to delta 1 plus delta 2 because exterior angle is the sum of the internal angle. What is the meaning of incident ray? Children, incident ray, coming rays are called as incident ray. This is refracted ray. So what is the meaning of refracted ray? A ray of light traveling in another medium with change in direction is the refracted ray. Change in direction means this direction, but denser medium converts to this direction. Okay? And emergent ray, it is the ray that comes out of a refractive medium. It is the emergent ray. Okay, children? And normal, this line represents normal. Normal ray is a ray that is incident at 90 degree to a surface that the light ray is perpendicular or normal to the surface. The angle of incidence, angle and incident light rays makes be the normal to the surface of the normal ray is 0 degree. It is also normal. Here this line represents normal, this line represents normal. This angle is 90, this angle is 90, this angle is 90, it is also 90. Okay? This is refractive index. It is refractive index. It is a value calculated from the ratio of the speed of light in vacuum to that in second medium of greater density, that is n equal to c upon v. In other meaning, n represented by mu is equal to c upon v. Mu is the refractive index and c is the velocity of light, v is the velocity of light. Okay children? It is the refractive index. Okay.